2011 Toyota Rav4 starter is just out. Starter gives nothing, no signs of life, so we have to replace it. It's located down here. I don't know if you can see. It's down here. This is the battery, and the starter is right here. So we have to remove the battery. That's the first thing. And then once you remove the battery, you're gonna remove those plastics out the way, and then you'll pretty much have enough room to maneuver and then remove the starter and replace it. So first thing, remove your battery. To remove your battery, you may need a 10mm, 12, whatever you have. Mines are not the same. This is a 10, this is a 12 or 13. I'm using this non-dimension plier, whatever you call it. And then negative, and then the positive is next. Now that we remove the battery, and then we had to remove the battery supports. This is where the battery is sitting. We had to remove them, and then that way we have room.
I think you had to remove like 8.
Yeah, like
8 bolts.
8 or 4. No, 6.
6
bolts.
But they were located right here. Right here. Okay, gotta make sure you indicate. And there were 2 right here, and then there was another one in the bottom. Okay. And then once you get this loose, see, oh, we didn't even pull that out. We pull out the bottom part because this is clamped, and I don't want to deal with that. We just put it to the side like that. And then what you're gonna want to do is there's going to be all right, so this is, you need to create room. This will be connected right here. You gotta pop it out to get more room. This right here is a 12mm. Okay, we use the a 9/16, so equivalent to a 12mm. Right here, you're gonna crack this loose, finish it off with your hand. This will be connected in here. You just gotta squeeze this right here, squeeze this, and then pull it out. You're going to get this is a 14mm, but we used a 9/6. What we use? What did we use?
9/16.
A 9/16. You're gonna have 2 bolts, one right here, and then another one right here. This is where you're gonna have some problem, because I didn't want to remove the air intake box. Okay, so if you have a long wrench, you can do it. I had a small one, so that's why I went through a lot of problem. But if you get it in there, crack it loose,
and gently
get
next
it out.
thing you know, you can take it out with your hand.
So now you got everything disconnected, unbolted. You can remove the starter, wiggle it out.
Wiggle it out
gently. Wiggle it out. Pull it from the back so you can angle it up, because there's going to be this wire that's going to be blocking it. And then you can pull it out. So this is the old starter. Okay. Show them right here so they can.
Original
part
from Toyota.
Yeah. So to better explain it, once the starter is out, so you got these 2 bolts right here. You have another bolt right here, and then the connector. You squeeze, pull out the connector. You get a 10mm, 12mm, either a wrench or a socket. Get this out, disconnected, and then these are 14. You can use a 9/16. This, since I didn't take out the air box, it took us like 10 minutes, but figured it out. Pull that out, and then when you pull in the starter, first you shake it, just to make sure it's not seized up. Pull it from the back, angle it up. So pull, angle up, because this connector will be blocking you. And then This is the old, you know, the deal, right?
So we have a Duralast starter. This is the part number and all that you would need.
Okay.
And then it looks like a, when we compare them, they look like a perfect match. See, in the back here is the same thing. The connectors, yeah. So it's the perfect match. It should fit and then start the car, no problem.
Mr. Fernandez, he doesn't like to drive it.
Now, sliding it back in this position, because that is how you want it to sit. And then make sure that that wire is not blocking it from sitting exactly how it's supposed to sit. And then play with it until it sits nice and settle. And then you can start bolting back everything. You can start by bolting everything with your hand, because they're easy to just bolt with your hand and have your starter sitting in place before you take your wrench and start tightening. Do everything with your hand. So after you put your starter in place, you put everything with your hand like this. I just put it with my hand. Now I'm using my wrench to just tighten it. This is I think your ground connector, or the other connector, whichever it is. But you're gonna figure out whatever you took out, and then like this, you tighten it. Now you will tighten your 9/16 bolts. Those are the bolts for the starter. Nice and easy. Now you're putting the battery support back together. You start with the bottom one, and then you do the top one, which is the very one that's gonna hold the battery. And then you're gonna put the plastic where the battery is sitting on, and then you connect your terminals, and then you give it a try. Now that we have put the battery support where it's sitting, the plastic and everything, and then we put the battery back, and then now we connect the terminals. Make sure you connect this exactly here, and then connect your terminals, and then you're gonna give it a try. It should start once you're sure that your starter is good and your battery is charged. Because don't do this with a dead battery, because you may think the starter is not good, but the starter is good. So connect your terminals.
And the final result. Ooh! Brand new starter. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.